What's happening? What's up with it? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Boogie fam? Say this is my first video of 2020. I'm at work right now. You know what I'm saying? I work a 9 to 5 and everything. So a little bit about me. My name Jay Boogie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be my Boogie fam. Right now, I'm just starting off the year just kind of like just on a different. I ain't even gonna say different mindset because it's so cliche. Because really, you can't really achieve what you want to do until you just really feel it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like probably like 2-3 years ago, I was going for my CDL and I had stopped smoking. And it's like, honestly, I was ready to quit. Like, I felt myself wanting to stop smoking before I actually told myself I'm gonna stop smoking, if that makes sense, you know? And so, like, I really quit cold turkey. So, like, the whole summer 2019, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't smoke. I just quit cold turkey, didn't pick up nothing. And, you know, my birthday ended up rolling around. My birthday came up. Shout out to the Leos, August babies, you know what I'm saying? It came around, you know, and I just kind of like, I hit it a couple of times, but I still didn't even have that urge to like really like smoke for real up until I had started back working. Because the whole process of me getting my CDL, it was just taking a minute, the little process that, you know, I was going through or whatever. It wasn't no legal, nothing, no legal shit, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that. So I ain't got nothing on my background. It wasn't nothing like that. But it was just a little schooling that I was trying to go to get my CDL. And so with that happening, and also I'm gonna try to maintain my focus right here on the camera, because I got a habit of like looking off or whatever and not actually looking at the camera. So I'm working on that. But dang, I kind of forgot where I was going, because it's just so much came to my head right now. Like, so much just came to my head, and it's crazy because before I even started this video, I was like, dang, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. And we 2 minutes in, it's just like so much stuff just came to my head right now. But back to kind of like introducing myself. 2 years ago, yeah, I quit cold turkey, and so now it's like with the whole mindset of me, like, you know, want to be better this year and things like that. I just kind of like feel it. They say, you know, you wake up, you have an epiphany, you know, things like that. You have a dream and things like that. And I didn't really have an epiphany. It wasn't no dream. It was just the fact of being sick and tired. Like, honestly, you know, you just get so tired of just like struggling and not having it and things like that. And it just gets so, it just makes you worry and things like that. And it's like, worry and stress, it's a thin line between those, you know what I'm saying? Because you can worry about something, but you don't stress about it. That makes sense. Because, like, me, I'm 28. I probably don't look it, but I'm 28, you know what I'm saying? And so, I guess that's because I don't let stuff stress me out, but I do worry a lot, you know? I worry all the time. Just as far as like, and it's not even safety, it's just worrying about like how I'm gonna make it. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? You know, my purpose. That's more so where my worry come in at, you know, like making sure that I got me together. Cause I can't have me together and not have, you know, and try to help somebody else maintain their togetherness as well. Hopefully the camera stay right here and put y'all in the light. But yeah, so now with this year, I want bigger and better this year. I want to learn more. I want to read more. I want to do more. Oh no, my camera. Hey, hopefully I can edit that out. It don't matter. It's the real right here. It's the real. But yeah, it's like I just want to do more, learn more. And you know, you do more, you learn more, you do more, you do more, you play more. You know what I'm saying? So that's more so what I want to achieve as far as like myself personally. I want to just expand myself out of the comfortability that I'm already in with just my circle of people. You know, I want to meet more people who are doing other things than what everybody in my circle is doing. Hey, man, that's the second one. All right, yo, YouTube, I know this is gonna be so much going on. Let me just hold the camera for y'all. So, but I want to just network and just meet people who can offer what I want in my life. And that may sound like I'm using them or, you know, something like that, but it's not necessarily like using the person when you would just rather have a conversation just to gain simple knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's like conversation go a long way in any aspect. You know, a person can gain so much from you. It can know so much about you just from a simple conversation. And a conversation can be 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour. Conversation can always, you know, just teach you about what you want to know and what you're trying to do. And it can teach you about that person as well. So that's more so what I want to do this year. Just expand my horizon, expand what I already know. On top of that, you know, I'm not saying I'm just like a one-track minded person. I've former Marine, so I've been around other ethnicities, other backgrounds, and other things like that. But with that being said, I think that's more so where I thrived in, when I was around a lot of people that were like different than me. And so I was able to like really just take and give as well. Give, you know. It was this little thing where in boot camp, because I was stationed in Yuma, Arizona, is where I hit the fleet, where I would teach one of my other Marines like hood word of the day, black word of the day, like just teaching him as far as like lingo and dialect that goes on in the black community, just because he was cool and he was willing to like, hey, you know, he always asked me, hey, what does this mean, what does this mean, I've seen this, I read this, what does this mean? So, you know, I just give him my little knowledge, and in return, you know, he teach me a couple Spanish words, you know, just something as simple as that, just teaching a person as far as understanding. Because with him, he never been around, you know, a lot of African American people. And so with me coming in and kind of get him an insight is like, this is how, you know, we see it. This is how we do it or whatever, you know, this is where it comes from. The origin of it, things like that are heavily in the black community. And it was interesting to him. He loved it. It came to a point to where he actually would ask me every day, instead of me going to him like, hey, you know what I'm saying, black word of the day, he'd be like, hey, so what's up? What's the word of the day? What's the word of the day? And so like that was just something simple like that. And it's just like, it just expands your horizon with just other people and what they know and what they learn, and just being able to just learn. I think that's my word of the year, is learn. Because with finding my purpose, I think I'm good at learning. With just picking up any type of information, any skill. I take that back. I won't say anything, but just picking up information and just being able to understand it or break it down to where I can, you know, I can spit it back out to you and it means the exact same thing. Or, you know, it's not one of those where yes but no, you know, it's not one of those things. And so I don't know, it's just, I'm just trying to gather myself to properly make myself, hold myself accountable for the things that I lacked last year, for the things that, you know, or the predicament situations that I put myself in, just from the lack of accountability. And this year, I don't want to repeat of anything. I don't want to be in the same boat. I feel like 2021 was kind of really stagnant for me. Granted, I did accomplish a couple of things, but for the most part, I feel like I didn't really accomplish anything. I accomplished more in 2020 when I actually got my apartment. Even though I did get my car and, you know, the following year, but I will say that's honestly kind of like the only achievement in 2021 was getting my car. That may sound like a lot to some, and it may sound like little to some, but I'm part of the some that, you know, that's kind of little, for just for the simple fact of, I feel like those goals are everyday goals. Not that the fact that not trying to say that everyday person has the opportunity to achieve that, but if you just do what you do at an early, or do what you have to do at an earlier age, it won't really necessarily affect you, or you will be proud of that moment, but when you look back on it, it's like, that was the adult thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, as an adult, I'm supposed to do that. You know, that's nothing celebratory, you know. Even though some people do feel like those are accomplishments, small goals. I'm not taking away small goals from anybody. I'm just speaking specifically for self, for me, and what I personally want my goals to be. And so that's more so what I'm speaking from. That with that being said, I just don't want anyone to take anything I'm saying out of context as far as like what are goals and what are not goals, you know. Just from my speaking from my upbringing, speaking for myself, those are normal goals, you know. That's something that I did have at one point, but me being older, that's something I'm supposed to have now, you know. 28, almost 29, I mean, I'm damn near 30. And so I just want everybody to come on this journey with me and just, you know, just help me out, you know, drop some ideas, I'm gonna try to put descriptions in the links in the description below. I said that so backwards. And just, you know, follow all my social media. Right now, it's a whole like branding phase, going through like just seeing, oh, who am I? When someone says my name, what do I identify as? And that's not me saying like, what do I identify as like female or male, cisgender, non-binary, nothing like that. It's just more so like, what do I want my legacy to be, not only to the world but to my family as well, you know. I want to have something for my family, excuse me, versus just putting something out into the world, you know. And so right now I'm at work. I had a lot of time to do this video just for the simple fact of it's the top of the year, it's the first quarter of the year, and there's pretty much nothing here for us to do. I would show you guys, but I'm not sure as far as, you know, business wise and things like that. I mean, you may have like an idea, but I'm not gonna just intentionally show it, because as far as like, you know, I can't kind of jeopardize what I have going on right now. Even though y'all may feel like I'm jeopardizing what I have going on because I've been sitting here talking on this video. But like I said, it's the top of the year, it's the first quarter. Warehouse is pretty much empty. It's a very small warehouse. It's literally probably like 10 people that work here. That includes the manager, the person who hired me and everything like that. So very, very, very small warehouse. But it pays the bills and it gets everything paid. And it doesn't really leave me in a struggling bind. But I just want more. You know, it's nothing wrong with wanting more. It's nothing wrong with wanting to do more and wanting to learn more. I always want to educate yourself. It's nothing wrong with that. Of just knowing things, you know. When people be on game shows and they, you know, get asked certain questions and, you know, they get stuck because they don't know. And it's like, that's just that one moment where you feel like you just knew. I just wish I just knew. And so I just want to bring myself back to that kid that soaks up everything around him, all the sponge. I just want to kind of be a sponge for myself and just learn and just intake all kind of information that I can. Information, of course, that's positive for my life, that's positive with what I have aligned or what I want to do. And so it's a couple of things that I have brought up that I want to do. My thing is that I'll start it, but I won't finish it. So also what I need to work on is starting something, but also finishing it. The goal is to finish, to accomplish, to actually see it, you know, to the end. Because there's no point in starting something and, you know, you don't finish it. It's just a waste of time, complete waste of time. Because that's not something to brag about. Oh yeah, I started doing this, but I didn't complete it, I didn't finish it. And so a lot of people just gonna look at you as, oh, you love to quit, you like to quit. And so telling them, oh, I did this, I did that, oh, where are you at now, oh, I haven't picked it up, you know, it's kind of a bad look. But so far so good. On the right path as far as like just doubling down on myself and my responsibilities and holding myself accountable, being a responsible adult. to make sure I'm not in the same predicaments I was last year. I would say just take this journey on with me, you know what I'm saying? If anything that y'all want to talk about, y'all want to discuss, just let me know. I'm always down to collab, always down to talk about a topic. Anything that you know, I personally go through, I would definitely give my opinion on. That's, of course, if you guys want my opinion on these things. Alright, so but yeah, follow all my social media, Dallas to Atlanta. I'll drop the link in the description below, as well as, like, you know, share, like, comment, subscribe, run it up. It's gonna be a lot more videos. Y'all probably gonna see me a lot more in this uniform, because these videos are probably gonna be coming like every day, or, you know, every 2 days, once a week, something like that. We're gonna figure it out though, especially while I got a lot of this downtime at work. I just don't feel productive while I'm at work, so I guess, like, this is the perfect time for me to just start doing, like, little short YouTube videos. And so now, with that being said, peace, love, happiness,